Spring. The season of... spring. The first season of the year. In today's video, I will...
But it's still winter, you melt.
Wait, who the hell are you? How did you get in my magical recording spacebox thingy? How did you know I had a magical recording spacebox thingy to get into? Not gonna answer, eh boy? Then you leave me no choice. Freaking coming uninvited into my video, punching me. Well, before the police gets here, my expectations for anime in spring 2019. I seriously need to clean all out the floor though. I've picked a few shows for me to talk about in this video. I'll talk about them starting with the first being the one I'm looking forward to the least, and the last being the one I'm most anticipated anime for the season for me. Ready? Let's go. I can't really pronounce the name of this one because it's so long, so every anime I talk about will be listed below. It tells the story of Ao Horie, who happily announced to everyone when she was small that the A in her name was for apple and the O for orgy. Coming from her father, an erotic author. While hoping to avoid boys and such, she ends up getting confessed to by the normie of their class and her friend Takumi, kicking off a story I'm sure is interesting. Now, this might come as a surprise to no one, but romance, drama, and horror are my top 3 genres of all time in anything, and I see the clear-cut potential for drama in this show. I also got this sudden urge to read the manga it's getting adapted from, and I didn't know it existed until now, so I'll get to that. I hold an incredibly powerful bias for the next 2 series I'm about to talk about. Senryuu Shoujo is a manga series I read in a single day when it had about 49 translated chapters, and I was aching for more just because of how great of a series it was to me. It tells the story of Nanako, a girl that finds expressing herself verbally almost impossible and stressful, and so she communicates through Senryuu, a type of haiku. Her, alongside with the boy she likes, the ex-delinquent Eiji Busujima, that everyone fears, live their pretty poppin', quote-unquote, lives in school, and that's about it. It's a very simple premise on paper and in execution, but it's unbelievably charming and the comedy is just top-notch most of the time, so I fully recommend it because it's honestly one of my favorites of all time. Now we're getting to the last show that actually got my attention this season. Yeah, the others besides these 3 that I mentioned so far were mostly uninteresting to me. I'll have to immediately start off by saying that this adaptation of We Never Learn is honestly getting me a little worried in a few areas. First and foremost, I feel obligated to say that the animation studio animating it, well, it's their first animation work! And I know it's just a trailer or preview or whatever, but they made this wholesome, great manga look like your everyday casual harem. Very generic. Of course, I could be wrong and this might turn into the shonen harem genre of the century, probably not, but I can still proceed with caution and so should you. The poor Naruyuki Yuiga just wants to assure his family can live a better and happier life, so he puts himself with a VIP college application and he gets it granted, so he has to fulfill one condition: be Furuhashi Fumino and Ogata Rizu's tutor in certain areas. I'll be direct and say that the characters make the story the unique greatness it is. Yuiga is a complete cinnamon roll and Fumino is personally my favorite, alongside with a certain senpai introduced in the series. Wink wink. In short, I'm very excited. 98 chapters in and I'm fully hyped for the anime adaptation. Even if it's bad, I will probably like most of it. Let's be honest, I'm a trash guy. Well, that's all I want to say in this video. I know it was kind of short.
This video is about 3 minutes longer than it needs to be since it's winter.
Okay, seriously, who in the world are you, man? You're interrupting my video! And didn't I, stab you to death as well?
Well, I'm mostly your doubts in making this video, so I can't really die.
Then maybe you should accept the fact that this entire whole video is just banter from my own and hopefully the viewers just fun and disappear?
Okay, bye.
That was probably the cringiest and dumbest skit in the history of skits. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I'd like to give big thanks to Alex, the guy who recorded the lines for my doubts for this video, in spite of me having even larger doubts about every single video I make. But in all seriousness, thank you, man. If you're watching this video would not have actually happened to be the way it is if it wasn't for your spot-on voice performance. Kyoto Animation, hire this son of a gun! So thank you again for watching this video. All the links to the use footage will be down in the description, and well, goodbye!